It's April the 16th, 2010, Ann Arbor, Michigan, part of the ASHI, American Society of Home Inspectors, Great Lakes Chapter Education Conference. I'm with Peter Hopkins, and we're at the peer review house. Peter, what is going on here? When you go through this house, there's several inspectors going through it and looking for defects, I guess. Tell people a little bit of what is taking place.
Well, basically, I showed up here to do a thermal evaluation of the home. What we'd like to show the inspectors is the difference between what a home inspector sees and what a thermal imaging camera can see. Earlier this morning, a series of expert inspectors, or seasoned inspectors, came through and took notes on all the defects they see on this existing home. And currently what they do is they bring in newer inspectors to test their knowledge. And for them, it's definitely a challenge for them to find all the things that the experts or seasoned inspectors have found. At the same time, I'm going through and doing the thermal evaluation of the building with the hopes that we're going to see some things that they won't. And absolutely, that's what's been taking place here so far. We're seeing a number of things like, missing insulation or some elevated heat on some electrical wires that we see on the electrical panel. You can see some leaks on the heating distribution system. A lot of these are enclosed in the wall, so it's not visible to the home inspector. A home inspection is looking for visible conditions, things they can see. And infrared kind of allows our vision to see some new things.
Now, this is a group of professionals. It's a training session, an educational conference that they do a couple times each year. The peer, meaning I guess the equal, they're going to talk and chat about what they find. Infrared opens up a different dimension, doesn't it? I mean, that is the basis of your presentation tomorrow, to give them something else to think about?
Absolutely. The dimension being that there's an uncharted area, meaning what's not visible, and it gives us clues to where a problem can be it a homeowner complaining about, why is this room so hot, or why do I have high energy bills? Those things are not always visible to the human eye. And so, like I mentioned earlier, the infrared camera allows you to see the air infiltration, the leakage, or the missing insulation that's allowing the heat transfer. Or during the winter, you're gonna have the heat loss. By nature and science, hot goes to cold. It's always trying to get out. So in the winter, when you're heating your house, it's always trying to get out, and it's going to find the path of least resistance. So if you've got an area where air leakage or missing insulation, that's where it's going to go. That's what we're going to show them tomorrow, is some of the images that we can see, and how sometimes just opening your eyes to technology can give you an opportunity to make additional income.
The physical house itself, would just describe what it is that you've walked through and you've seen. When was it built, and how big is it, that type of stuff?
Looks to be about a mid-70s home, and this is about the time when the energy codes came in about. It's probably about 3,000 square feet in that range. So it's pretty good average home for inspectors to look at. There's a number of things that can happen in those 30 years, so I think it's an excellent opportunity for them to go through.
The infrared that you did, anything did you find that really opened your eyes? You got a new camera. How's it working?
Yeah, it works great. Going through the home, we see a number of areas where, some insulation is out of place, or just simply the heat transfer is occurring. One of the things that kind of stuck out is the family room, the floor. They have a basement, but there's some definite areas that are hot and areas that are cold on the floor. And, as you go down in the crawl space, you see how we've got a lot of the equipment like the heater and the water heater. And, those uneven patterns will, somebody may notice. You can feel the radiant transfer, and it certainly can, making some changes like adding insulation probably will improve the comfort in the home.
All right, well, we'll pick this conversation up later. Peter Hopkins in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I'm Ken English.
Thanks so much, Ken.